thought we'd do it on the avenue.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Suniva Podcast. If you like what you're hearing, please hit the like button and subscribe. My name is Tim, and I'm here with a couple cool co-hosts. Right here, we got my cousin Mike.
What's up? I'm here tonight.
Easy. I got my primo Jeffro.
Hola.
Hola. And el mero himself, Big George.
Órale.
Órale. Hey, we got a big weekend coming up this weekend. We got Cinco de Mayo, which is become an American commercialized holiday like Valentine's Day. So you young vatos out there, don't buy your old lady shit. It's just it's a commercialized holiday, man.
What do you mean don't buy shit?
Don't buy her nothing, man. Buy her something on the 13th and then something on the 15th. Don't buy nothing on the 14th. That's just
You got to buy her a taco to get the taco, man. Come on. What are you talking about?
No tips, no tacos.
Yeah. Look at this guy.
don't buy her nothing.
We know who's going to bed empty-handed tomorrow.
You go to Taco Bell, get a party pack. I mean, that's cool, I guess.
So how do you celebrate? Do you celebrate Cinco de Mayo yourself personally, or
Sure, I do.
yeah? What do you do?
I drink Coronas. No, I usually take a day off and I try to get out and enjoy myself, during the day and partake in whatever's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cinco de Mayo is usually a big weekend. There's a lot of stuff. I remember a long time ago. I mean, there used to be a lot of Cinco de Mayo events in the valley, man.
Yeah,
we used to
definitely.
go do
Yeah.
a lot, man.
Up
Glendale
in
used to
South
have a big
Downtown,
one.
South Mountain, Civic Plaza.
Digital Underground, South Mountain.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing. People used to bring good acts back in the day, man. And now it's kind of like, the same old typical acts that they bring.
Yeah.
But back in the day, they were bringing like people that people wanted to see, like hip hop artists, things like that.
That were in at the time.
That were in at the time.
Right.
I'm surprised they don't make it big. I mean, because it's huge. I mean, it's
still
it's
is
an
big.
American holiday, right?
I'm not
For the
going to
most
lie.
part.
The one they have downtown, the city of Phoenix right here, on Sunday, though. They always have it on Sunday.
Yeah.
Which is,
That's because they don't want your ass getting drunk because you got to go to work next
well,
day.
too bad. I think a bunch of Chicanos and Mexicanos are going to get drunk no matter what.
I think because
sick
there's a
Monday.
lot going on Saturday.
This weekend?
There's always a big pay-per-view boxing fight. I think it's people won't attend.
You think
But
so?
that's my
alone,
guess.
dude, they'll
That's
show
my
up.
guess. I don't know.
Dude, Mexicans will
I don't
show
know.
up.
People want to watch fights though.
I mean, this year means is going to be special to me. I mean, my daughter's going to graduate from ASU on Saturday.
Hey,
Oh,
right
nice.
on. Congratulations, George.
Yes,
She's going to
Congratulations.
be part of that
Congratulations.
Hispanic
What is she majoring in?
computer graphics.
Nice.
Right, nice, man.
Nice.
It's probably more technical than that, but that's what I know it as. You know what I mean?
Don't sell her short. Well, congratulations, man. Congratulations, Monica. Congratulations.
Yeah, she's graduating ASU with high honors and all that, and she's
Wow.
going to do it at the. I don't like the word Hispanic convocation, but whatever. It's Chicano one for me.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going to be
we
super
do a
proud,
shot?
man. It's going to be
Super
great.
proud.
Hey,
Do a
yeah,
shot?
hey,
Shot?
why not? We forgot about the
I
shots.
have a shot.
Cinco de Mayo and to
Salud.
Salud.
George's daughter's
Cinco de
graduation.
Mayo.
Smooth.
No, but you're right, Michael, about the celebrations and stuff. They used to be
Yeah, man.
off the hook.
We used to look forward. I mean, we were running around back in the day, man. We used to go to a lot of
And I think we used to go
Glendale?
back and forth. Glendale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we
Glendale
get
used
kicked
to
out of
do it
there.
big.
We go down to the city of Phoenix.
Wait.
Or we get kicked out of there and go to Mesa.
When did the Glendale have the fiestas back at Rose Lane back in the day? Was that Cinco de Mayo?
Then in the 80s.
No, but was that Cinco de
Yeah,
Mayo?
it was Cinco de Mayo.
Nice.
All the
Yeah.
80s.
I remember going out as a kid to that thing. It was good, man.
It was cracking.
It was.
Like your nalgas.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that forehead.
No, but they did. They used to do it big there at Rose Lane Park.
Yep, I remember.
So check it out. Early 2000s, right? New Times. I pick up a New Times and I'm looking at the New Times and I see Cinco de Mayo weekend at Sandbar in Scottsdale, Arizona Dodgeball Tournament.
Oh, yeah.
And I go, I'm in.
You can't even throw.
So listen, I call Robert Santino, Sunday, Enrique. Hey man, you guys want to go do a dodgeball tournament? They're like, yeah, we're in. I go, okay, but you had to have two girls, so they called their cousin Alex and David Preciado's wife, Lorraine. And I think David Preciado played with us also. So we register, dude. We go to Sandbar in Scottsdale, Arizona for this dodgeball tournament. And dude,
All gavachos.
all gavachos, and we're Sudi was young at the time. Tino was somewhat young too, but Sudi was about the youngest. But they didn't have an age limit, so Sudi was on our team, dude.
Same height though, same size.
But dude, Sudi was Sunday was a nimble little guy, right?
Yeah.
And so what they had
He
was
still is at the bar.
they had this thing where you could do it where you could jump across the half line, right? But when you jumped across the half line, you were automatically out. But as long as you threw the ball and you hit somebody, then you got that person out. And it was called like a suicide, right?
Right.
So, dude, all these people were looking at us, obviously, because we're the only people of color there that
On Cinco de Mayo.
on Cinco de Mayo that don't really belong there, right? Dude, we make it to the finals.
No.
We didn't lose a game.
Really?
And now everybody
Put it on 'em.
Everybody's gathered around the pit looking like, who are these dudes? And now, dude, by that time,
10 kids.
10 kids. By that time, everybody in the family shows up to watch. And they're in the stands, dude, watching.
Oh, yeah?
So we're in the finals. Sudi was the only one left, dude. They had one guy left. And Sudi, actually, there was 3 of us left. And they had one guy left. And we were trying to get the guy out. And dude, I'm talking about like 6'1" guys. Right? All muscled up. Sudi looks at us and he goes, I'm going to do a suicide. We were like,
Going for it.
Go for it, dude. And dude, it was like a movie. Sudi runs, he jumps in the air.
Matrix.
Palo, dude, gets him.
Dang.
Dude,
Cheering.
We took the prize. We took cash. We split up the cash amongst all of us that played.
Yeah.
What was the main prize?
The main prize was the winning team was going to go to Las Vegas to represent Arizona in the Dodgeball Tournament.
That's what I'm
right?
talking about.
So we won. So after that, there was some scuttle going on, right? And the guy that threw the event comes up and he's like, hey, man, unfortunately, we can't send you guys. We're going to send the third, the third place team, actually.
How come?
And dude, I got in an argument with the guy, and we all got in a big argument. We were like, why, man? We won. And honestly, man, I think there was something fishy going on, obviously. And they didn't pick us to go.
They already picked the winner.
They already had the people they wanted to send, and they thought they were going to win. But unbeknownst to them, we showed up and we won the tournament.
Yeah.
So then, fast forward after that, in July, they had another dodgeball tournament at the Madhouse at McDowell, and we won that one.
I remember that.
Really?
Yeah,
we
I
won 2
remember you guys did
dodgeball
that.
tournaments in that same year.
And where did you go?
Back home.
He went to the fiestas.
And we
Yeah.
won the cash prize there. But yeah, but that was like one of the. It was pretty fun, man. Back in the day.
That's pretty
yeah.
neat.
Yeah.
I've seen the photo.
Yeah, we
the
have
winning photo.
photos.
Everybody's all flashing cash and stuff like that. You know where I saw that photo at Robert and Sudi's Nana and Tata's house.
Yeah.
It's still on the fridge to this day.
Yeah, dude.
What year was that, you think?
It was like 2001, 2000, somewhere around there, man. We took that tournament. It was fun, man.
Yeah,
I bet.
that photo is still burning on the fridge over there.
You guys
Yeah.
are still sour about not
We
going
won
to
the
Vegas.
cash prize. Yeah, dude, we got the raw end of the deal.
So you got burned on.
We got burned, man. And I hate to say it, but I think there was some racism involved in that whole thing.
It also sounds like the Coronado boys carried you.
Nah, hey man, they were part of the team,
There's no I in team, George.
There's no I in team.
Sunday did a suicide.
Can't say that now.
Yeah, but that was one of my most memorable Cinco de Mayos, man. It was fun. That we got down, and then obviously we always go Cinco de Mayo weekend. Typically, is always Kentucky Derby.
Yep.
Yeah.
And,
That's right.
And we've been going to do that for years, man.
Kentucky
going
Derby's
to
coming
Kentucky
up.
Derby.
Derby Saturday.
Derby Saturday.
I hear you have a pretty interesting Cinco de Mayo story.
Oh yeah. I kind of do. I don't know if it's interesting, but I thought it was pretty cool. My Cinco de Mayo starts a long time ago. Back in it was probably like 90, 91.
Okay.
I want to say it was 90, and I was hanging with my cousin, and it was a bunch of chicks along with us, and there was one of the chicks I wanted to get with,
Holla.
and I didn't think I ever had a shot with that. Anyways, so we're cruising
Yeah, you're
around.
lacking some confidence, man.
We're cruising around, and we're we're smoking, getting blazed out, we're drinking, blah blah blah. We go down to the fiestas when the fiesta was held behind the Civic Center downtown,
Right.
and they had rides and games and stuff like that, like a carnival, And we get there, and she wants to the girl I'm trying to get with. She wants to get on a ride, and it was the zipper.
Dang.
That pinche zipper.
Don't be
screw that,
nasty.
man.
Don't
Oh,
be
man.
nasty,
Don't be
perro.
nasty,
Don't be
perro.
nasty, perro.
So nobody wanted to get on this. Nobody wanted to get on, but I figured, hey, I'm gonna step up to my game. You know, yeah, sure enough.
Yeah.
How? I get on. We get on right there.
Tall enough to get on
Just
the rack?
barely tall enough. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And the chick I wanted, you know, she was taller than me, a lot taller than me actually. But I was ready for a
When you're horizontal, it's all the same.
conquer the mountains, you know.
Yeah.
So I get on, and it works out, man. As soon as I get on, she grabs my arm, and she's like, "Ooh," and I'm like, "Yes, it's working.
Make your bicep
It is
all hard.
working." So we
is
start
working.
flipping around and stuff, and now what I was doing earlier starts coming up. Oh no, man! Oh man! Chorro, you know, it's ready to come up. Bubble guts. Bubble guts. So we're walking around the little car, and I go, "Hey, man, I gotta go back to the car." I knew I was gonna make it, so I seen some bushes off to the side behind the Civic Plaza, and the next thing you know, I see these bushes, and I just start right into these bushes. So as I'm throwing up, here she comes. Yeah, here she comes, and she goes, "You all right? You all right?" And she's like, "Yeah." And next thing I hear some voices that were sitting on the wall next to those bushes go, "Damn, little homie, you had to let it go all out, huh?" And I'm like, I look up, and it's fucking Eazy-E and Michelet
Dang. No way.
sitting on the wall right there.
You went from Dizzy E to Easy E?
From Eazy-E and Michelet right there, sitting right there.
Dang.
And they had just got done performing, you know? So they were sitting right there backstage just chilling, and they
No
happened to be right
way.
there. And I think they were getting blazed out, them too. And there I am throwing up in front of Eazy-E. What's up? One of my rap idols of all time, and I'm throwing up. And I didn't want to shake his hand. You know, he wasn't going to shake my hand anyway. But hey, what's up? We chopped it up for a little while, you know. Trying to wipe my mouth.
A
And,
shell over your shirt.
You didn't have a fun saver?
what's that?
Fun saver camera?
The
The
disposables.
disposable?
Oh, no, man.
You didn't have a breath mint?
No,
So what happened?
I wasn't going to kiss her, man.
But we don't even know if was there that opportunity.
There was that opportunity.
She was still willing to go for it.
No, she wasn't willing to go for
Oh,
it. But I
wow.
wasn't going to push up on it. I probably could have. But I'm always thinking about the girl first.
Yeah, as you should. And what? So then she probably thought, this guy parties too much.
No. She
Breast
knew we
stinks.
were.
Probably like his breast stinks.
She went to school with us. And
He
all that.
can't
She knew
hang.
we
He
were-
can't hang.
I was taking my shot, and I had it. But
Back to the bench.
and that was it.
Dang.
Like that. That was it. That was the end of that ride.
Dang, but Easy E.
But I met Easy.
That's
I met
wild,
Easy-E
dude.
and Michelet.
Kinds of
You
popcorn.
say you know me, and I don't. You know what I mean? That was a good time, man. That
That
was a
is
good time.
wild. Dude, I
was
never
crazy.
did that. And I've known you for years and years.
Yeah.
So
So
it's safe to say the zipper got the best of you.
the zipper got the best of me. Well, I think it was the
The rusty zipper.
The rusty zipper, right?
I think it was what I was drinking and smoking
yeah.
a little bit before
the
that.
devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce.
Yeah. So that was my Cinco de Mayo, my memory. right
Memorable.
there. One of them.
Yeah.
No, nice.
Do you have any memories of Cinco de Mayo? Anything you've done?
It starts with Cinco de Mayo. It ends in 6 pulgas.
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Gay raped?
Nah. Cinco de Mayo's always been a good holiday for us, man. Me and the old lady go out and have a good time all the time. Like I say, at work we got a floating holiday, so typically I'll take it off.
On Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Conquer the French.
Yeah, conquered the French in Puebla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tell your old lady she plays
funny.
Napoleon, I'll play Zapata.
No, I tell her dress as a French maid.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's always a good time, man. Like I say, I always take it off and do something.
That's funny.
You, Jeffro?
What about you, Jeff?
You know what? When I think of Cinco de Mayo, I just remember the fiestas as a kid. You
Yeah,
know what I
right.
mean? Like in Glendale, Rose Lane Park, it was real big. I remember my mom was involved, with helping put that stuff together, and I remember b-boys would have contests,
Yeah,
breakdancing
man.
contests up on the stage.
Was Nuno part of those?
Oh yeah, Nuno was a good.
Nuno
breakdancer.
wasn't part of it, but you know who was part of it? Kenny Canine.
Right on.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, he I
You
think he took like third place or something like that.
That's the
like
thing. What happened to the portable stages they used to bring to these events, man? Bring those back. Remember they used to
Yeah.
bring like portable stages?
Well, we did one at the Nippers.
Did you guys?
Yeah, we had a.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, where the band was, where the DJ was at. That's right.
Yeah.
But I when I think of Cinco de Mayo, that's what I think of. Childhood, good memories. The whole family, all of Glendale being there. As an adult, I used to go to enchiladas.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Go to
sir.
enchiladas.
Dude, we used
over
to go
there
to
in South Point.
enchiladas over there.
Yeah.
On,
You know what else? Macayos on Central.
Macayos on Central.
we used
Yeah,
to-
kind of start
Limbo.
there, then
Turn
hit
that-
over.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
We used to go to a place called Numkena's. Numkena's was right across from Macayos.
Oh,
that's
that's
where.
where Limbo was.
So we went over there one Cinco de Mayo weekend, right? And we're in there. It's happy hour, dude. Me and this dude are up in the Numkena's, right?
Yeah.
It's on the bottom of a hotel and it's packed. And they start doing these little promotional games and stuff like that. And next thing you know, dude, they're like, we're going to do a limbo contest. This guy goes, I can limbo. I go, you can't limbo, man. And he goes, bet me. I go, bet. He goes, want me to join up? I go, join up. Dude, he joins the limbo contest and he wins.
The bar was 6 foot high.
No,
He looked at it when he walked by.
No.
We got a
Down low.
dodgeballer.
Yeah.
And we got a limbo.
Yeah, did you throw up?
motherfucker.
No.
No.
Won that motherfucker.
he won.
Really?
He won the limbo
Dang.
contest.
How high would you say the bar was?
It was pretty.
It was-
low, man. It got low.
It got low, dude.
How low
Dude,
can you go?
There was probably a good 15 to 20 people in line to limbo contest.
No way.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I was howling at the bar, dude.
Judge, I have a hard time seeing that one.
And then,
Did
I
you
think-
throw up?
I think you got like a gift certificate. Or
A
something.
gift certificate for a cruise.
Yeah, and then he goes,
But I had to sign up by a certain time.
and he comes back to me at the bar. And he goes, I told you.
And
Yeah.
you didn't throw up?
And then we walked across to Mikhail's and got down over there.
Yeah, dude. So you're right. Like all those, dude.
Yeah.
Enchiladas.
Dude, the
We used to
whole
do it
the
all.
whole valley,
At this time, I was a little bit older, so I didn't throw up. I could hold my shit.
the valley was
your head
cracking,
on the
dude.
ground.
The valley was exactly.
From Glendale to Peoria to South Phoenix to, I'm sure Mesa used to have something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all the barrios used to have a good.
It was good times.
Downtown Phoenix, of course.
Yep, it was a good time.
Corona's the one that pushed it, right?
Yeah, Corona. I mean, back in this, from what I know, in the 80s, Corona jumped on that bandwagon, the first ones to start marketing their beer for Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo, I remember.
And that today, that is why Corona is known as the beer for Cinco de Mayo. I mean, we have a bunch of different imported beers from Mexico that are probably, a lot better. People like them better and stuff like that. But to this day, Corona is number one on Cinco de Mayo, and it pushes sales like over $780 million on just one day.
Dang.
You know what I mean? It's crazy. It beats St. Patrick's. It beats the Super Bowl. It beats all kinds of holidays here in the United States.
Well, that's what commercial says. Corona never misses a Cinco de Mayo.
And I think they put
Yeah.
what they were saying is they put $1 to every 12-pack or case that they sell on marketing for it. So that's
Really?
a lot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That's a ton of money.
Yeah, I used to subscribe to Lowrider magazine, man. And I remember every May they'd have like a good spread for
Oh,
Cinco
yeah,
de
that's
Mayo.
right.
For the mile.
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Dude, and it's just gotten bigger and bigger over the years. I mean, it's
Cinco de
unbelievable.
Mayhem.
Cinco de Mayo.
It could get that way. It used to get that way back in the day for us because we would party for Cinco de Mayo. We would go to the Kentucky Derby at Max's with everybody. Go there at 11 o'clock, noon, to get a good seat. Hang out there all day. Then we would posse up and go to somebody's house to watch a fight that's happening somewhere.
Yeah.
And it was a long night, man.
Well, that's
Long
what happened
day.
this year,
A long
too.
day.
Speaking of fights, Canelo's back in Mexico this week for Cinco de Mayo weekend fight.
Gonna fight Ryder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you guys think about that?
I mean, it's a fight and it's a mandatory challenge. I don't like the fight myself personally. I think he should go up against Bivol again,
He'll never beat Bivol.
and I think he should go against take out take out both Charlo brothers actually.
I would watch Charles fight Canelo, no doubt about it.
Yeah, so
I
I'd
don't think he can beat Bivol. That ain't gonna happen.
I like to see those fights again. Yeah, but I'd rather see Bivol than Ryder.
Yeah, but Canelo's not gonna fight Bivol in Mexico. Ain't no way, because he'll probably lose that fight again.
Well, he's gonna fight him in September.
Is he?
Yeah, it's already in the books.
Yeah, it's going to be a lame fight. And actually, I think they've missed now. Back in the day, it was a big deal to have a fight on Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Everybody looked forward
Huge.
to it. And
Well,
now it's not the same.
You know who made it big?
Chavez.
Chavez.
Ah,
I say
De La
Chavez.
Hoya?
it was Oscar De La Hoya.
I think Chavez did
No,
it.
Chavez made boxing big for Mexico again, because of who he was and how he fought. But he never
Had the marketing part of it, right?
to go after Cinco de Mayo and independence,
Mexican independence.
He just fought during the year. If you go back, he didn't really fight on those days.
Yeah.
And then
Oscar made it a point to fight on once he got past like being I guess a freshman in the pros, and
Became the face.
Yeah, because when you start out as a pro, you're only boxing a few rounds, and you're in the undercard.
right.
You're fighting about 6 times a year. He went from fighting like that many times a year to twice a year.
Yeah.
He
Cinco de
moved pretty
Mayo,
quick. I mean, he's a
Mexican
golden boy.
independence.
You know what I mean?
And then on top of that, it's known fact the only ones that pay for the pay-per-views are the Mexicanos, the Chicanos.
Hey, but am I right?
That's a huge following when it comes to
Oh
pay-per-view.
yeah.
Yeah, but it seems like the hype isn't there like it used to be.
No,
back
it's
in-
not.
Well, it's because of the competition. Canelo's not picking the right competition for these days.
Yeah, because that Ryder's got he's got 30 some odd wins, but only like 14 knockouts. Not a lot of power there.
And he's from England. Those
Yeah.
European boxers, they're all right, but
Another busy Cinco de Mayo weekend coming up in the books.
yeah. But hey, you know what? It's a fight along with the Kentucky Derby.
Well, then you got Cejudo's fighting too.
Yeah, UFC.
Yeah,
UFC
UFC
's on
Saturday
there,
too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's in Newark, New Jersey.
There's a lot of shit going on this
Yeah,
weekend.
somewhere out there. Yeah.
It's not in Vegas.
No,
I was working in Vegas last week. They had all kinds of billboards of them up there.
probably just promoting the fight. For like.
I assumed it was
all
there.
that.
I didn't really look into
New
that.
Jersey.
Yeah, it's in New Jersey.
And then you have a golf tournament, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, our annual Cinco the 30th.
Oh man,
This is
that's
the
on
30th.
that's-
This is the 30th.
That's Saturday too.
That's
Saturday morning.
Whoa.
Yeah, annual Cinco de Mayo golf tournament. We raise money for the West Side Recreation Program. It's a program.
What's the name of the tournament?
West Side Recreation Cinco de Mayo tournament?
Really?
Yeah.
How did you get involved in something like that?
I got involved with that because of Pep Guzman. He's a judge out
Right,
here on
yeah,
the
no.
Agua Fria judge out here on the West Side, and actually I started helping out with the West Side Recreation Toy Drive, and we started out just grabbing some friends together, collecting toys.
I thought you were a caddy.
Yeah, you got a Barbie.
I was gonna say I
You got a
started off
Barbie.
as a caddy.
You got a
Like,
Barbie.
Who's your caddy? Who's your caddy?
I thought you were gonna say
So-
like I
so
started
the-
off carrying somebody's
He
bag.
took the clothes off the Kindle.
So we started out collecting toys at a bar for the West Side Recreation Program, and then it kind of snowballed from there.
Yep.
Got bigger and bigger. Then we started renting out a spot. We got George the DJ, donate his time, DJ, and then so now it's just like we just had our back in December. I don't remember if it's like the 10th, 11th, or 12th annual like toy drive. Anyway, that's when I got involved with another part of raising money for the West Side Recreation Program is having a golf tournament.
Right.
And
right.
that golf tournament's been going on since 1993
Damn, that's
for the
nice.
West Side Recreation Program. And the board of directors at that time got a guy by the name of Sam Garcia and Pep Guzman. They're
Yep.
very good friends, best friends, and they kind of took over the. Actually, I think they pitched it to the board of directors to have a Cinco de Mayo golf tournament
Right. Right.
because there was a bunch of golf tournaments going on in the valley, and a lot of it was to raise money, and for whatever program. So they pitched it to the board of directors for the West Side Recreation Program. So they were appointed the duties of starting that,
Sure.
and here they are, 30 years later.
No, it's a good tournament. Like I said, I've been involved with it. I played a couple 3 years. Usually, I got the worst team around, but hey, it is what it is. But hey, so you guys gonna take a little bit of break here, take a whiz, if you will. Again, all you young fellas out there, don't buy shit on Valentine's Day,
It's a scam.
especially diamonds. and flowers and roses and chocolate and any fucking thing. Beer break.
So,
What are you saying?
No, nothing at all. It's cool.
Okay, don't say nothing at all.
Bring your
Yeah, so busy weekend.
busy
Very
weekend,
busy
man,
weekend.
for
Very
everybody.
busy
Cinco
weekend
de
for
Mayo.
everybody, man.
Hey,
lot of good memories, more memories to be made, and
absolutely.
As always, yeah. As we always do.
yeah.
That's the thing, man. Slow down, enjoy life, smell the roses, and talk to many people.
Mira.
You can't make a friend every weekend.
Slow down.
Slow down.
and
Slow
enjoy
down.
the
There you
ride.
go.
That's it, man. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride.
What
Hey.
about you? You have any more? Don't you have another Cinco de Mayo story? I think I know another Cinco de Mayo story that you haven't said, man.
I got plenty of stories, man. But,
Give us one of your another Cinco de Mayo.
They
but they all involve
rolled
girls
into the
all the
six.
time, you
That's
know?
all.
Well,
Hey,
We love
I
the
think-
ladies.
if I remember right, I think there's a story out there where this guy had something to do with like a Cinco de Mayo queen.
what is it? How's that song going? Coming to America?
Was her name Sleazy E?
No, this is another year, another
Did you throw
story.
up? Did you throw up?
He went from Easy E, from Dizzy E, Easy E, now Sleazy E.
Hey,
Sure,
wait,
son.
hold on. Do they still have like a Cinco de Mayo queen?
I don't know. I haven't been to one.
It
La
was
reina,
Hold
la
on.
reina.
I want to hear
La
the story.
Reina. Well, yeah. I mean, back if you want to hear the story, I mean, it's back in
Limbo queen.
Back in '89. Yeah, I think it was '89. No, it was actually '90 again.
Oh,
It was '90.
You're on a roll.
new decade.
It was
New
back in
Jordan.
'90, and because '90, I only had 2 classes my senior year, and so I would get out before lunch, and one of the partners came pick me up, Daniel.
Yeah.
Came pick me up. Hey, let's go roll. Okay, let's go. We started rolling around town.
Half day.
We started rolling around town.
Oh, he only had 2 classes.
I only had 2 classes. Next thing you know, we're cruising by Alhambra. ¿Cómo se dice?
Yeah.
Alhambra. A lot of people
yeah.
Alhambra. And hey, look at that chick right there. She's taking the bus. Flip a bitch. Whoop. Next thing you know, hey, need a ride? Yeah, where you going? South Side. What school you go to? I go to Alhambra. You go to the South Side? We'll give you a ride. Firme. Good looking chick. Her name was Frances. She had a twin sister too.
Oh yeah.
So we take off. We're taking her home, and she goes, "Hey man, you guys got any smoke?" Nah, we don't have no smoke. We don't have no money. Got any smoke? Yeah.
Well, hold on. So you're telling me that the potential Cinco de Mayo queen's asking if you got
From
smoke?
Alhambra.
Yes.
Did you know she was the queen already?
Not
the
yet.
Potential queen.
Okay.
So then the next thing you know,
What's the city?
she goes, "I know where to go. I know where to go. I can pick some up. You guys down to smoke? You ain't got to tell us twice. Let's go." She picks them up. We go head back to her house. Boom. Gives me her number. Of course, the homeboy, he's all upset because she gives me the number. Bam. Call her up. Talking to her, on the phone for
It's me.
weeks,
Are you laying on your stomach
So-
and your feet are like
Yes.
dangling?
Yeah.
Weeks, he said. For weeks.
I'm always telling her, you hang up first. She's telling me, you hang up first.
Yeah.
Back
Same
and
time.
forth.
Same time.
I fall asleep with the phone on.
Yeah. Had that long telephone cord to your bedroom under the door.
So the next thing you know,
Ah, man.
she shows up over there at Carl Hayden one day, out of the blue, like that.
She only had 2 classes.
Let's go to the park right here, Falcon Park, across the street. Went on the swings over there at Falcon Park. Little Mac in action, little felt her up, all that during the middle of the day. Then I call her up next couple weeks, talking to her, and she has a twin sister, like I said before. I'm rapping to her too, blah, blah, blah. Hey, my sister is she was voted the queen of Cinco de Mayo. Are you gonna go? I'm like, hell yeah. I never went. That was the last time I saw her was at Carl Hayden. But she became the queen of Cinco de Mayo that year.
Dang.
So I got that,
Yeah.
I'm like
There
the
you
Prince
go.
Harry of fucking Phoenix.
Shall we?
Shit.
Shall we?
And to that,
Harry,
Cheers to that Prince Harry of Cinco de Mayo.
Single mile, he had a single mile queen. I didn't know they had a single mile queen. I gotta admit that.
La Reina.
I didn't know. I didn't know it was a La Reina single mile. I really did not know. Did you?
No, man, they're probably bullshitting the dude.
no,
but
yeah.
whatever.
They got
He swallowed
queens.
it.
You just asked me the question. Do they still have them?
I don't even know if they. Yeah.
They still have
Guys run
queens.
the
It's
swing
like
like that.
anything. It's like the Fiesta Bowl parade. They got queens for that in their court.
Yeah.
I got the main bitch.
Ah, damn.
I don't know, man.
And she was feeding me.
Was she
was my
Cinco-
height too.
Was
and I
she
was
Cinco de
little,
Mayo?
And she
Yeah,
was.
but why when she got the crown, she threw you?
Cinco de Mayo.
I'm
Probably
no
jumped off
good
the
with the
swing
pen.
and
Oh, actually, we went to her house one time. Me, you, and Foofer.
Ah, dang.
2:00 in the morning, knocking on her window. And her stepdad came in out. Hey, what are you guys doing there? I know.
Did you see your tiara?
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's a lot of things you don't remember about chicks. Talk about dudes, though. Hey, I remember that.
Yeah. The Cinco de Mayo
Nice.
Prince.
But hey, that's one of my stories about Cinco de Mayo. So I got a few.
One of many.
One of many, you know.
That's
You know
good.
what? They
But
kind of died out after
I just
that.
want to meet a Cinco de Mayo queen.
Yeah, well, you got to go to a fiesta.
I fucking say shit. I'm going.
You gotta go to Fiesta.
I'm on
yeah.
tomorrow too.
Yeah, it's
Let's
gonna
go. You know, they're probably too young now for you,
Oh,
but
my queen. What's that? What,
She's my queen to be.
what's
Yeah,
the one on?
you know who used to have a badass Cinco de Mayo? I don't know if it was Cinco de Mayo, but St. Matthews used to have a nice little fiesta. Remember St. Matthews
Yes,
fiestas?
I do, yeah.
And they used to have queens too in the whole court.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the churches they have
Their
their
little-
festival.
their festivals,
to raise
yeah.
money for
Yeah.
their
It's a great time to have a festival.
yeah.
I think those are the girls that make their communion. I don't think they're necessarily queens. At the fiestas like that.
Every girl's a queen.
Boo this man!
Who this man?
I just want the taco then.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know why they. A lot of my stories revolve around females, but a lot of my youth revolved around females.
I dig.
You know, that's just the way the world is. That's it.
No, the world is round. It spins.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, change subject real quick. What about the Kentucky Derby? Who you guys like on that thing?
Speaking of horses,
Speaking of horse faces.
One time a girl asked me if I was half horse.
She
She said my teeth gave it away.
yeah.
She said my teeth gave it away.
Yeah. Because you were chewing hay.
Bad joke.
That long chin.
Yeah. It's that forehead.
another boo this man.
Forehead went straight to the bridge of his nose.
Yeah.
No, so
yeah.
who's the favorite in this year's Kentucky?
I have no fucking idea.
Well, you have the list right in front of your face, right there.
I know, but I'm going to say two fills.
Two fills.
Two fills.
Now he's not the favorite.
No, it's tap it twice.
Trice.
Twice?
Tap it trice.
Ooh, 3 times a lady.
Forte.
Forte.
Oh, there we go. Rapping
Forte. More champagne, Mr. Forte.
There
Bing,
was
bing,
there was a
bing,
3-1 odd that I looked up in the morning.
Really?
Remember
3 to 1?
You remember
I didn't
last
see
year that
Yeah, there was a
substitute
3 to
horse
1.
went in like 50 to 1 and won it?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, people cleaned up on that thing.
Is
Not me.
it the one where the horse was like disqualified, the horse and
Then they put
jockey?
a substitute in.
Oh
And
man.
that fucker came in and won it.
Hey
heard-
man, every year we go to the bet the horses and we have a community bet. And as far back as I remember, we have never won a community
Because there's a
bet.
bunch
We
of
bet every
jinky
horse
ass
to win, and
people
we
in
don't
that community.
Yeah.
We have never won, man.
The jinky ass community.
We'll bet every horse to win, and we fuck somehow we lose.
And I always think that
swear.
my tata's gonna bless us one Kentucky Derby and let us hit it big, man.
Oh, that'd be
Do, huh? Yeah.
We would laugh, man. I would even tease
There it
my
is,
tata and
3-1.
say, "Don't let my tata touch the pen to write the numbers down."
That's it. Forte.
and you know what?
Yeah,
We always pick the horse as a community bet, and then somebody will say, "Well, key this horse,"
yeah,
and we didn't talk about keying no fucking horse.
yeah. Or, a lot of times, what'll happen is we'll do a certain bet, and people will throw another number out there, and we won't put that number in, and that number comes in, and then if somebody will always argues like, "I told you to put that number in."
So you guys travel to Kentucky to do these bets, or where do you make these bets at?
The nest.
No, man.
Max's.
No, historically, we always go to Max's.
In
We used to
Glendale?
always go to Max's.
I'm gonna make my bets tomorrow because of the tournament on Saturday.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But there has been a couple times in the recent that we've gone to.
You'll
the
be a
Max's.
2-time loser.
But
Trice.
actually, too, I haven't gone the past couple of years, but God, man, I've had
You're itching.
He ain't gonna win. Just stay home.
no. But I was gonna say is that
It's
prior to that, man,
tradition.
we used to go a lot, man.
Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Yeah, go hang out all day Saturday at those places. Man.
Drink a mint julep.
Mint juleps. I'd always buy a cup. Actually, I have a good collection of Kentucky Derby cups.
Dude.
I do. Yeah.
You got a
Yeah,
hat? You got a
always
hat? A bonnet?
No, I don't wear a bonnet.
I can see you with the bottle.
Yeah, fuck
I
yeah.
do wear a
I got the
cup. I do
flowers
have
and
a cup.
shit in it.
Yeah.
Without your mint julep cups around it.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good time, man.
Last year I was watching
Great
it.
time.
I was watching it at home, and there was a couple vatos. I think one of them was a rapper, little white dude, and I think they were trying to get them to MC or just say
Yes,
words.
I've seen it. Yes.
And they were going good. And the interviewer would cut them off. I'm like, no, this is great stuff. Because they were fucking toasted.
Yes, they were.
They were drunk. And I was like, this is great television right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
They were just going and talking and rambling, saying how they like to be
Kind of
there.
like this podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just going and rapping and talking. Gun violence.
There's I think there's a Japanese horse, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm actually going to go with that one this year because
Chopstick?
No, man. Come on.
Oh, fuck, I don't know. I don't know.
Race checks.
Yeah, what's the Japanese horse's name? What's his name?
I don't recall the name, but
One.
there is one. They have a horse.
How can you tell he's
right there.
Japanese?
Yeah, how you know he's Japanese?
Your size.
I've been doing my research, man. That's what I
Here's the list.
researched.
That's
the
why you
horse.
never win, Timmy.
That's why you never
Here's
win.
Here's the list. Pick which one's Japanese.
I'll tell you right now.
His name is Chino.
His name is Weiss again.
Not Japones, it's Chino.
Which one is it?
Put him on the spot, Timmy.
You put me on the spot.
Bing, 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 bing.
Come on, Chico, the unpaid intern.
What was that?
Well, anyways.
Mandarin Hero, maybe?
Mandarin
no,
Hero.
you know
like
what?
The
Probably
chicken.
that's probably it.
No, it's Mandarin.
Huh?
No,
It's
There's a lot of dead
Mandarin
silence here,
Hero.
man.
Yeah, come
it's
on.
not
man.
Mandarin.
So check this out.
Go for it.
There was this guy in Reno, Nevada. He's some type of surgeon, okay? And he his son had a I don't know, baseball game or something going on. And it was the day of the Kentucky Derby.
Right.
So he doesn't make it to one of the big casinos. He goes to the small casino, makes a bet, heads over to his son's game. I don't remember what his son plays or whatever. Son wins, goes back to the house, has his ticket, makes a little lunch, and he's watching the Kentucky Derby. He the results came out, and he's just like, oh, I lost, whatever. In the background, he's hearing the TV still while he's fixing himself a drink, and he hears that jockey and that horse got disqualified. So now that put him into he got the first, second, and third horse.
Pick the long shot.
Correct. $650,000.
Dude, that horse was a substitute.
$650,000. He goes back to that casino, and he goes to the cashier, and the cashier's like, "Oh wow, like I got to call my manager." Calls the manager. The manager doesn't know what to do, so he calls his boss. Because he says, we don't have this kind of money here. He's
Sure,
like, what do you
sure.
mean we don't have this kind of money? You're a casino. So one of the bigger bosses come over and tells him like, hey man, hate to tell you, but we have like a max payout here or whatever. He's like, well, what are you
got
talking
screwed.
about?
Just like
so
you
he
did
walked him
dodgeball.
over to the very end of the cashier,
Right.
where you buy your tickets and stuff. There's this little sign. It said like max bets or max payouts or whatever. And then, of course, there was something like in front of it. So he
Right.
moved over like the little plant or whatever it was in front of it. He ended up only getting $35,000.
Dude, if they took the bet, they should pay him out.
650 is
That's
what
my-
he was supposed to
that's my
get. He ended up with $35,000 because of that casino only pays out a
Usually
certain
those little
amount.
casinos are sponsored by a bigger casino. They're part of a bigger.
Correct.
Right. That's,
Can you believe that? On Cinco de Mayo weekend.
So they gave him a coupon for a free breakfast.
Dude, what would you do?
If I won $35,000,
Everybody's hell.
No, like, I mean, what can you do though? You're going up.
like your dodgeball.
Yeah, it's like the dodgeball
Yeah, like
tournament.
the dodgeball
Like
tournament.
the dodgeball tournament, yeah.
You just put your tail between your legs and you walk out.
Yeah. Drive back to the west side.
You should have raised hell at that dodgeball. You should have threw the ball right at that fucker's
His
face.
arm was sore.
Yeah. You should have did a
was sore,
suicide.
Should
Yeah.
did a suicide on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But no,
Yeah.
hey, man, that's great, man. Cinco de Mayo, man.
Kentucky
There's a lot of
Derby,
stuff.
Cinco de Mayo weekend,
Boxing, Kentucky Derby,
Boxing.
A lot
golf,
of stuff.
golf,
girls on Cinco de Mayo.
Holla.
Queens.
Yeah, Queens. Cinco de Mayo,
Always
Queens.
comes back to
haven't seen
Chi-Chi's on Cinco on our podcast.
What's that?
It always comes back to Chi-Chi's.
Cheese. It is. That's my favorite cheese. Cheese.
Leave her alone. She's mine. Hey, well, we're gonna get ready to wrap this up.
What was that?
What? It's a Kentucky Derby shit.
I guess.
What the hell is that?
Get it?
They sound like George Jetson's little flying car.
Yeah.
Something like
My
that.
boy Elroy. Hey, we're gonna wrap this up. It was been an awesome time talking to you. And who's gonna close us out today? You, Metal?
Why not?
Do it, brother.
Yeppa. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And thank you for listening to the Suniva podcast. Wasapanin. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Excellent.
One thing.
You gotta remember.
This is how we do it on the avenue.